Okay, we're live. So I had a conversation with Sarissa, and she was just looking at me like, yo, turn your phone down so you don't hear yourself in the mic. Fantastic. All right, so Sarissa was just telling me, she was like, yo, if you're going to be home during the pandemic, watching our kid, teaching him basically kindergarten and first grade, way ahead of time, then you definitely need to take streaming a little bit more seriously. Stream a little bit more. And she's got a new job today, and she's saying, hey, make this part of your job rotation. Actually go out, market it, get people on the Minecraft server, play other games too, you know, jump in there with some Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, which I'm super hyped to jump into, because I'm so terrible at that game. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the exploration of Greedfall. This game so far has been very, not to say cookie cutter, but it's just like very linear of what I can do in this tutorial first city of missions before I leave. And I think after the city, I'm probably going to be solo dolo for a good minute. She's going on over there. But I'm just really concerned about how becoming a thief in this one may just be a little weak. I may need to pick up some actual range weapons if I'm going to be doing agility and go hardcore marksman mode as well. Because I like a well balanced character. I like someone who's light and fast and agile. That's what I want. But this camera movement is so terrible in this game. It makes me like almost like nauseous. Like, do I need to go into an option menu and actually see if there is some kind of control? Yeah, you know what? Do normal on that. I'm inverted anyway when I play video games, so my up is down and down is up. It's like flight controls. So, and if you hear Sarissa in the background, that's totally normal. She's over there in her gaming area doing her thing, and I've been trying to talk her into streaming, and she's like, I just don't have time. Like, she does all these random photo shoots and whatnot. Anyway, let's see. The game. Tutorials are enabled. Great. Yes. Okay. Nope. Looks like there's nothing there. Move and stuff. Hmm. Okay, so it's like definitely not gonna let us do anything that I wanted to do. So we're gonna continue from basically at the last moment we betrayed the I don't know, the guy that's of the trading market or something. He's some Sahin guy, right? And he's over this big, I don't know, this alliance, right? She's talking about how happy she is doing laundry. So yeah, we stopped here. So we're going to talk to this guy about we just let the alchemist escape. And the thing is, I play chaotic evil and my RPGs so often because it just throws the story for a loop. I don't get every benefit of the doubt. I get the story I want to play with. So beware that the story you think I'm about to pick may not be the best situation that I want to go into. And then I might just choose the opposite one just because I hate myself sometimes in games. And I'm like, wow, did I really just do that? Anyway, let's get into what's going on. What is he going to tell us? He's going to be like, you know what? You betrayed me. It's time to kill you. I'm going to attack you right now.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Let's see what happens.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What?
Boom, power play.
Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
Oh, power
and you
move.
to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Ooh.
That you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge. And he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you are still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him. On your own lands.
Boom, I did the right decision.
I should have shown more honesty in your regard.
Yeah.
Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
Ooh, give me things.
Goodbye,
Yes.
Excellency.
Do you see how easy it is
Lady
to do the right thing? Wow. Goodbye. We're all diplomats. Talk to me
Your
again.
Excellency.
You're upset.
Lady
Mm-hmm.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure.
Oh, of course.
A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The
Sure.
alliance was sealed by several nations of the bridge around 200 years ago.
200 years ago. Wow, what an
Al-Saad became
alliance.
the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
That just sounds terrible in all kind of freaking ways. Their relationship with a congregation of merchants.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce.
Yep.
The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Okay. And
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfradi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
Tirfradi.
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfradi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Well, this guy's story is pretty boring.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Excellency. I don't want to talk to you. Skip, skip, skip. And let's... Can we not go upstairs? No, we can't. You don't do anything.
I wish you a good day, Your Ex. There are so many dead people. I must go home. My son is sick. There are so many dead people.
Okay.
Even if we did find an antidote to the malady.
Surprise! No loading screen. That's awesome. I really enjoy those. Okay. What's over here? The Prince's Place. Wait a minute. How do you go to your menu? Okay. I have 1 point. Let's see what we're gonna put it in. Stasis? Nah. So I'm only really good in these areas.
Smarter people to take over.
Shadow Burst. And over here you become roll.
Is it scary? My friend was asking for a scary movie suggestions the other day, and the title.
You sold a Stay Alive. Yeah, no joke. So that's like going all the way into like spec healing for group people. Alrighty then. I don't really care about anybody else, so
Familiar with it.
deals more damage with a single-handed weapon. Well, it's probably gonna be us. And this one is roll.
Mother, shut up.
Whoops. Demonetized. Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, Brandon got a realm on Minecraft, and now we both play quite often, and it's great because we have people who have joined. You should join. Yes. Yeah, no, I know, you're focused on something you're doing.
You know what? Let's go into.
I caught ocelots, if you know what that means. Oh, well, they're very hard to find, and even hard to get back from where they do live.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I really like that. Let's try it. Let's go into precise calibration. Cool. Let's be a weapons expert. That's what we're gonna do. I've just decided it. Okay, okay, so I can go in Serene.
I think you pretty much segued into the game. You said that you needed blows.
This stiletto dagger looking deal is more damage than this one. Okay, cool. Armor damage though is more.
Starting to, and I can almost
Saber, rusty saber. So one's armor breaking and one's not. Okay, cool. Let's see what I can do.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, so that's all I got. What's next? Ah, got it.
That's like, Dave, what's that one game that you played that was the screensaver where you were camping and you carry all your stuff with you all the time?
Oh, Vigor?
Vigor.
Tell him it's like Escape from Tarkov.
It's like Escape from Tarkov. Don't know what that is either.
Yeah, Vigor's awesome. I love playing Vigor. I need that skill. Dang, I can sell this though. Whatever. I need to go AFK for 2 minutes. Okay, continuing through the inventory. So we got okay, soldier's boots, elemental resistance is better. Weighs 2 pounds more, or it sells for 2 more. Boom, soldier boots are mine. Cool. Back it up.
Okay, so that's the like marble those things. On
Just
purpose.
better?
Are they shitty like just like nostalgic shitty? Because I
Ooh,
see
the
1980s,
resistance.
and I'm like, oh. So it's like
Cool.
80s shitty. Here's right.
Traveling suit. Dang, you look at the difference. I look bad now.
2008 rock musical based on the film? I'm just gonna have to get into. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dive down this one folder.
This one's poison resistance, and this one's like way more armor. Heck yeah.
Just really like nails on chalkboard, awkward.
Endurance comes into play. Okay. A bandit's hat. That looks nasty. Me oh my. Nope.
Okay. Oh, I will totally do this. This sounds great. It sounds like a conversation.
Oh man, this is like So in detail. His is actually really good. Way better. Good deal. Okay. Well, hello there.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Fradin on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate
Wow.
of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can
Ooh.
take care of your problem
The
before
plot
my
thickens.
departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
So we can murder them.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about
Let's
Tulane?
go ahead and just
It would
follow
be a
the
pleasure.
story and see what
As
happens.
you already
Because
know,
I'm just like,
our
wow.
glorious nation
Trying to
is
kill some people that
guided
have a
by
different
our
religion,
faith.
like that's pretty messed up.
We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
I no, I've never seen that before. No idea.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance? And
The bridge which leads...
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
It's just like, nah,
May
there's
the
too much.
light guide
Too much
you,
to care.
de Sade.
I don't want to pick an alliance. This is dumb. This is like the whole thing is like, which alliance are you gonna like align yourself with? These people who are like heretic killers, or what's going on? Well, yeah, I'm taking everything. Why would I not? Shady looking dude.
Hello, milady. My apologies. I have seen so many horrors. I
Oh,
so wish that I could get far away from here.
yeah, for real. It's pretty nasty here. Pretty disgusting place. What's up, blacksmith?
Madam, I'm sorry. I lost almost my entire... I must go to the dispensary. Maybe I will be able to make myself useful there.
Oh my goodness. Dispensary they keep talking about. Oh, run.
Good day, milady.
What?
How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the Guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
So I've stumbled into a squabble with a master-at-arms and a local guy paying some tribute. I'm not really sure how this is going down. Let's ask for more instructions.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
This is ridiculous. This one does not work apparently at all. So let's threaten him with a prison sentence, maybe.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sade, niece of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable.
Yeah.
Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, milady, but you are not my master.
Boom.
Moreover, the attendant at the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Let's threaten
This is
him.
preposterous. Your master is a thief. And I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Yeah.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
Well, let's go in there and beat him up. Watch. Boom! Done! Where's that?
Greenblood, do you need something?
I just want to help
must
you out.
help you.
I don't know what to do. So I have to go murk this guy's master. Okay.
Or no, it's on HBO, which I have. No, it's okay. I just.
This guy.
I still don't see
Ooh.
Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tirfridi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Let's see what happens.
Now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events.
Ooh, yep, it's gonna be
chart
weird.
the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
So that's my master. Cool. We've
I
already
need to
figured
be
that out.
leaving. I've got...
Okay, let's figure this out. Let's go over here. Certain places are forbidden. Ooh. Yikes. Okay.
I mean, like, I'm sure it's got its moment. I love friends, and that's probably my.
There we go. So we're over here looking for the guard stuff. All right, let's run this way. And the controls are so weird.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Yeah, let's see what happens. Not today.
Stop! I beg of you.
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Don't hit me anymore.
Ouch.
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, milady. I'll take care of it immediately.
Oh, we'll come back.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Yeah, like, clearly I do.
I must leave you.
You don't need to leave me. We actually got 3 guys. Wow. He has gold coins on him, and he has. Okay. Some creepy looking place. Oh, wow.
And death to the others!
It's like a hack and slash. Are we just walking through, murking everybody? Okay, fine, whatever.
It's just like when I started watching anime was when it was coming out, when it was
Okay, so we need to go to our inventory and look at this old rusty rapier. Ooh.
But I totally love hearing about this and want to watch these things. It's just I've never thought to like go back and watch this because I'm too busy watching like Bleach or Naruto or Soul Eater for the 100th.
Let's finish this out. Let's go ahead and get this done. What's that say? Nothing? Okay. We're just trying to run through here. We're not trying to sneak. Is it because it's like all dark and dreary? Can't jump over that? Weird. Oh, come on. Move over this stuff. This is why this game didn't do well. The camera controls are so sensitive. And it's got that weird delay in this way. Maybe I can get better at it. I don't know.
All you need in our selection, whatever you need to be the top. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Scripted bot? Ooh, yikes. But, alright, let's, oh, I can kick with my triangle. I didn't know that. Okay, so let's go to item screen.
You totally ruined animes for me because now anytime I watch an anime where it's set in a school theme, I can't fucking do it. It's like, God
Wow.
damn it, it's another fucking anime out of school.
Demonetized.
Ruined. Can't do it. But I mean, like, it's great because it gives me this whole, like, filter for being able to find different and more diverse animes. Masters, but ruined. I ruined now. Greedfall. I used to appreciate everything, and now I don't.
Ooh, loot chance. Celebrations are at hand. Okay, so basically sell everything you don't need.
Not gonna let you do it though. I believe you could, but I won't. Any good animes to suggest? Now I'm looking for.
Yeah, really, like 10 quality, wow. That's some pretty heavy damage, though. I'd let that stand. You know what? Like, I don't even know if he's gonna join my team, so. So if I take that off of him, he doesn't get it, right? And I can have that for my other dude, right? Mm-hmm. I've seen the way.
You seem to gravitate towards things around that are like sci-fi though.
Watch this.
Oh, I love that magic shit. It's an alternate reality. It's a different. But I mean, like, I get that though, because it is kind of like.
Let's just make him ultra terrible.
Because that's all like something within our means that could happen.
Take his stuff.
Not as far-fetched. It's just about being whimsical. Like, just allow yourself to imagine something that isn't even possible. Nope.
Ammo and gold coins. Have not worried about ammo yet. You need to quit coughing and dying. Here's this area. This area is so dark.
Lady Desarde,
He's like, I don't care.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
What a big book.
Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
So everyone's twisted. This game is so messed up. But then again, that's kind of how it is in the real world. So let's go over here, open the door, and we're gonna... Everyone's dead. Don't care. Let's keep going. Terrible game so far. It's an evil warehouse district. Okay, we're good. And I honestly don't care. Let's just fight. Bring it on.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
Oh, fantastic. Is he on my
You,
team?
man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm Desarde, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies
Wow.
for asking. The young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Oh my god, this cabin boy. No one cares. Oh my gosh. Like, who really cares about this cabin boy? Apparently, he's an orphan. I don't know.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
So I feel like this is going to be a bunch of just tutorial quests, and I'm going to get through a few of these and get to like the main world so we can actually start picking up the game a little bit. This is just taking forever. So I'm going to cut the stream there. And hopefully we can get through some of this mess. But we will see what really comes of the cabin boy. Until next time.